On 7th May 1945, Germany signed the Act of Unconditional Surrender that effectively ended the Second World War in Europe. This event took place in a schoolroom in the French city of France. On the occasion of the 70th anniversary of the signing ceremony, I visited the place which bears testimony to this historic moment.
This room, yes, remained exactly at the date of May 7, 2:45 a.m. Nothing has changed here. The table, the chairs, the maps, everything remained exactly at the state. When the US Army arrived here in Reims, they were searching for a place to settle the chief, the supreme headquarters of Allied expeditionary forces. Those headquarters were directed by Eisenhower. This part of this building seemed appropriate, and so the city landed it to the US Army. The chief was settled here from February to the end of May 45. And like in probably every headquarter in the world, you will find a war room. A war room from which all the military operations are decided and piloted to. The German staff was received here in the chief to negotiate the terms of a future surrender. It appeared more and more clear that the German staff here in the chief was probably about to accept to sign a surrender. So the Allied staff here, the officers, worked very, very fast to arrange a future ceremony of surrender. And the German staff received in the evening of May 6th the agreement from Admiral Karl de Nitz, the agreement to sign a surrender. That's why this surrender took place on May 7th at 2:41 in the morning. The Germans were mainly represented by General Alfred Jodl, who was chief of staff to the German army, and just in front of him, the Americans were represented by General Bedell Smith, who was chief of staff to the US Army. Eisenhower didn't attend the surrender, and he didn't personally negotiate with them because there was a problem of rank. The highest German officer was only chief of staff to the German army, and General Eisenhower was supreme commander of the Allied expeditionary forces. So there was a strong gap. So that's why he asked to his own chief of staff, Bedell Smith, to direct the negotiations to sign the surrender. But he was there in this building, in his office, which was at the second floor, and just a few minutes after the surrender, he received in his office the Germans just to make sure that that the terms of the surrender, that the agreement was clear, was absolutely clear for them, because it was a non-conditional surrender. At the end of May 45, so the chief moved. In July 45, the US Army officially gave the keys of the war room to the city of Reims. And just at the end of the month, the city officially opened that room to the public. So can you imagine, the war is not yet quite over, but you have soldiers in France that take advantage of a leave to take the train and come to Reims to see this room. So this very room is clearly the first memorial of the Second World War. For decades, it was only this room that was visited, and it's only in 1985 that the city decided to create a war museum around this room. In this museum, of course, you can find objects and uniforms documenting the Second World War in France, and especially in Reims. But really the most important thing to see here is really this war room, because it is absolutely unique, probably in the world.